What's up guys, just Messi here, welcome to a brand new video, welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. Today is in fact the 13th of June I do believe, and there's not honestly too much going on right now in the transfer market, although one thing to kind of counteract that is the Euros has been very good so far guys. So as always, before we start, if you can smash 1,000 followers likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you'd my channel, class subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and the comments below, let me your thoughts on stage rumours I should do in the next episode. And if you missed yesterday's video, that'll be down below in that description box guys, or alternatively, you can go and check out my channel and all the videos will be there. 8 AM is transfers and 9:30 will be gameplay if there is a second video. So we've only got 2 transfers today that have gone through, and one of them technically hasn't even gone through. We'll get into that in a second. So first up, we've got Vladimir Rykov, a Russian, going to Dynamo Moscow this time from Moldova on a free transfer. His FIFA card looks horrific, and it's not really a big one to cover. But this next one, potentially some places say it's gone through. The place I use as a resource are saying this is done, and I'll get into details now then. So that player is Miralem Pjanic. He's been in a lot of episodes as of late to go to Juventus, and apparently today it's all been done. So the site I used to get information regarding confirmed transfers, they did say this is all done for £22.8 million, but on Sky Sports' current article, the reads Juventus have moved a step closer to signing Miralem Pjanic after it was announced that Roma playmaker was set to undergo a medical in Turin on Monday. And obviously Monday is today guys, so apparently according to Gazzetta dello Sport, the Bosnian international has informed Roma of his desire to leave the club, and Allegri Serie A champions are in pole position to complete the deal. And Juventus are believed to track the 26-year-old for some time now, having triggered Pjanic's €32 million release clause, which is £25.3 million. So again, not 100% confirmed, but by the time this video goes live, it could well all be done. But if not, I will mention it in probably tomorrow's episode, guys. So let's go on to now the potential deals, and let's start off with Piotr Zielinski. He didn't feature yesterday for Poland, but I've actually got a bit of an update regarding the yesterday's information. So yesterday it became public knowledge that Liverpool had officially bid €12 million for him, but today, according to The Guardian, Liverpool actually made a £9.5 million offer for the Udinese midfielder Zielinski, who's 22 years old, and apparently that could be a bit of a stumbling block. And that is because apparently Udinese want £12 million, but an Italian journalist called Fabrizio Romano, who is verified and stuff, said that Napoli have reached an agreement with Udinese, but Zielinski wants to wait for Liverpool after a bid of €12 million made by Klopp. So again, that works out as around £9.5 million. So if they can work out that extra few million, Zielinski could well be a Liverpool player probably by the end of the Euros possibly. And now we got on to this guy, obviously it's not actually Koke, it's actually the Sevilla manager this time. So according to Marca, Jorge Sampaoli will take over as Sevilla's new coach after Emery confirmed his departure from the Europa League champions the other day. So obviously it's not Koke like you see on the screen, it is the manager change, and that is quite a strange one because I think the old manager, he's either got a very good offer, but he has won like at least 2 or 3 Europa League titles in a row. So I wasn't 100% sure regarding the actual manager, because I think he was at least the last 2 Europa League successes, but the third one, or the first one, we could whatever way you look at it, I'm not sure if he's actually the manager of that, but he probably was. So it's quite a big one for Sevilla, because could this change their European success? Well, obviously next season they will be in the Champions League after they beat Liverpool in the Europa League final. Now we go on to Jordan Veretout this time of Aston Villa, who were obviously recently relegated, and according to the Quip and also Birmingham Mail, the former non-Smith midfielder Jordan Veretout, who's 23 years old, wants to leave relegated Aston Villa this summer, with a host of clubs from top leagues in Europe keen to sign him. I think he joined last summer, but obviously the relegation has kind of put him off staying there for next season. Now we go on to Moussa Dembele, and this time this kid is like hyped up a lot. I think he's actually a free agent currently, and today apparently he's agreed terms with Galatasaray. Fulham have been trying to convince the talented youngster who scored 17 goals from last season to sign a new contract, but it looks as though Dembele has decided to move to Turkey. And if the deal goes through, Fulham will not receive any compensation due to him heading for a team outside of the UK. So it'd be quite a kick in the balls really for Fulham if they get rid of him for a free transfer, as I think in January, was it Tottenham that bid like £10 million for him? Well, that could have just been a rumour, but I know Spurs were definitely linked to him again, but Galatasaray is looking like his next destination. And now we go on to John Stones. It's actually a double one with him and also Laporte yet again. I'm going to cover these two quite quickly. Just a simple fact, there's not really too much to say because I've covered them so much over the last couple of days. So according to Manchester Evening News, Pep Guardiola wants to sign both John Stones and also Laporte both this summer, and apparently it'll cost up to £85 million combined to get them. So that's £40 million for Laporte and also £45 million for this man John Stones. So now we go on to another Man City target at centre back, and this time it's Bayern Munich's Jerome Boateng. And if you watched the Germany versus Ukraine game yesterday, this guy guy made one hell of a block after it hit him on the thigh, and he somehow managed to like defy physics and claw it off the line. But fantastic defender in real life. So according to Sunday People, Pep Guardiola wants to bring Germany defender Jerome Boateng to rejoin Manchester City this summer. So I imagine it's either Laporte and John Stones as like a combination they want to get, or potentially just one big name in Jerome Boateng who would fit in greatly in the Premier League again. Because when he was first at Man City, I believe he played as a fullback, either left or right back, and it didn't really work out too well. He joined Bayern Munich for quite a big fee, and I think Man City actually recouped majority of the money they bought him for, and then he just flourished into an absolute star centre back a few years under their previous manager, and then under Pep Guardiola became one of the world's best. No fees been mentioned as of yet, and I'm assuming Bayern Munich will be very, very reluctant to sell their man at this point in time. And now we go on to Joao Teixeira this time, a Portuguese youngster from Liverpool, apparently very close to joining FC Porto. This is according to Liverpool Echo, then they're saying that Joao Teixeira is closing in on a move to Porto after his Liverpool contract expired, according to reports in Portugal. Ojogo said that Atletico Madrid, Real Betis and Fiorentina are all interested in the 23-year-old, but FC Porto are currently in pole position to sign him. The midfielder has been offered new terms at Anfield, but is believed to be keen on a move on to basically try and find regular first team football, something that the Reds cannot guarantee him. Liverpool, however, are set to pocket around £250,000 from any potential transfer as a development fee if Teixeira signs for a non-English club. I'm not sure how we get money for him, and Fulham don't get any for Dembele, but honestly have no idea how that works out. And now we go on to a Kasper Schmeichel today, linked to the other side of Liverpool this time, in Everton. And the Sunday People are saying the incoming Everton manager Ronald Koeman is playing a move for Leicester City goalkeeper Kasper Schmeichel, despite still monitoring Joe Hart's situation at Man City. So the Joe Hart rumours, I think they're a bit of bullshit, but Koeman apparently really wants Kasper Schmeichel, the Premier League winner. But the Sunday Express, on the other hand, are saying they want this man, Fraser Forster of Southampton, and they're saying that Ronald Koeman wants to bring Southampton goalkeeper Fraser Forster to Everton with him once it's confirmed as the Toffees' new manager. And I'm assuming Everton will get a new goalkeeper this season because they are linked to Kasper Schmeichel and Forster, like I mentioned, but also is it Sillerson from Ajax currently as well. So Koeman wants a new number one goalkeeper, as he probably doesn't trust, is it Joel Robles, or however you pronounce his name, and also Tim Howard has now gone to, I think it's Colorado Rapids on the free, so they've only currently got one goalkeeper, apart from that standing they had towards the end of the season. And now we go on to this guy is Nolito, and sailing to West Ham. And this headline literally reads, West Ham on the trail of Celta Vigo forward Nolito, and that's all it says according to Sunday People. Nothing written up on it, no fee mentioned, nothing else, but I think in the past he was very close to actually joining Barcelona, and I believe he's currently part of the Spanish national team as well, currently competing at Euro 2016. Now we go on to Kuma Babakar this time, and this guy is currently linked to Crystal Palace, as well as the next guy, and the next guy is a big one, and that is Bakambu. So the Mail on Sunday is saying that Crystal Palace are interested in Babakar from Fiorentina, and also Villarreal's Bakambu. So they're two pretty big names. I mean, Bakambu, he killed it last season, in particular in the Europa League, and I imagine it costs quite big money, although right now for Premier League clubs, money really isn't the issue. It's trying to convince a player to join your project kind of thing. And now we got on to Ryan Mason today, linked to Hull City and also Stoke City. And this is Sunday Mirror saying this, that Tottenham midfielder Ryan Mason, currently out of favour at Spurs, he's not getting much game time and stuff, is a target for Stoke and Hull City, the newly promoted club. So Ryan Mason, like Joao Teixeira, he probably wants first team football, given the age he's at now, around 25. Is he near 25, I think? So yeah, he's not getting much game time at Spurs. It's kind of understandable given their midfield. And I imagine it won't cost too much either. On top of that, he does have a fair amount of Premier League experience from previous years. And then we got on to Wijnaldum this time, currently of Newcastle United in the Championship now. So they linked to Roma, and it looks like they could start splashing their cash potentially from Miralem Pjanic. And this is according to the Sunday Express. They're saying that Roma are preparing a move for Newcastle midfielder Wijnaldum. They've been linked previously. I think they're actually linked when it was at PSV, so this one could be on the cards. And now a really, really strange one for Liverpool. And this guy, I'm pretty sure he transferred to a new club the other day, so I personally don't believe these rumours at all. But according to Liverpool Echo, Liverpool are interested in signing Gabriel Mercado. So it reads that Liverpool are planning a move for River Plate defender Gabriel Mercado after the manager Jurgen Klopp watched him in action for Argentina at the Copa America. So one, he's a right back. Nathaniel Klein, he's ample. I mean, if he's backup, I suppose, I don't know. And some people are saying he'd replace Kolo Touré. And again, I don't understand that. Unless he can also play centre back and potentially has some kind of experience. So I've never seen this guy. Personally, I don't really want him because, again, Nathaniel Klein, he's absolutely fine at right back, and we can get better at centre back. And also, again, I'm pretty sure he doesn't actually play for River Plate anymore, and it seems like quite poor journalism. And now we go on to Aaron Mooy this time. I think that's how you say his name, and I think is he Australian or is that New Zealand? That is Australia. Sailing to Premier League big boys, Manchester City. So the day starts and that Man City are set to sign Melbourne City midfielder Aaron Mooy and send their Australian international out on loan to Belgium next season. So, I mean, he's got a TOTS card. That TOTS looks really, really good. And one thing, I know Man City are currently affiliated, in fact, with Melbourne, and apparently that's causing quite a big stir in Australia. And look at that card again. I really want to try that. 89 passing, fantastic shot and some very good all-rounded stats on an Australian. That's pretty damn cool. But yeah, Mooy apparently on his way to Man City and then again on loan to Belgium. And now we got on to Hatem Ben Arfa, apparently being offered a new contract at Nice. Apparently it's a club record financial deal by Nice as they tried to convince him to sign a new contract extension. The former Newcastle winger is out of contract and is reportedly wanted by Lazio, PSG, Lyon, Barcelona, Fluminense, Flamengo, Fenerbahce and Tigres. And I'm assuming a few more on top of that because he did say himself there are over 18 clubs currently interested, and that was about a month ago. So apparently they've offered him €450,000 a month, and also a €5 million signing on fee as a bonus according to the Quip. So he could be getting some seriously big bucks to sign a new contract at Nice. And now we go on to finally Marco Verratti today linked to Manchester United. It says that Manchester United are ready to make a £79 million bid for Paris Saint-Germain 23-year-old midfielder Marco Verratti, according to Corriere dello Sport via the Daily Star. The 23-year-old has been playing a key role in PSG's rapid rise to summit of European football, winning 4 Ligue 1 titles in his 4 years at the Parc des Princes. The newly appointed United boss Jose Mourinho has reportedly instructed Executive Vice Chairman Ed Woodward to bring Verratti to Old Trafford, with the Reds willing to pay £6.7 million a season wages for his services. So £6.7 million a year, that's crazy. I'm not sure how much that is a week, but that must be a fair amount. And that £79 million actual offer, if that's true, that is crazy money as well. But as I keep saying, BPL money right now is at an all-time high, guys. So that has covered all today's potential transfers and confirmed deals, or the 2 confirmed deals. There isn't really too much going on right now. I kind of hope it picks up a little bit over the next couple of days, guys. So as always, if you can smash 1,000 fire likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click subscribe for daily FIFA content. In the comments below, let me your thoughts on today's rumours I shoot in the next episode. And finally, if you missed any of my previous videos, they'll be on my channel, guys. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.